Welcome, everybody. This is Bonnie Mangino, and I'm here with Different Way of Thinking. And I have next to me Roxanne Kuchak, and she is a professional healer in Theta Healing. And for those of you who don't know anything about that, we're going to talk to you today and educate you and let you know what Theta Healing actually is. Hi, Roxanne.
Hi.
I'm so happy to see you here at the show and to get this information out to the people in our audience. Just exactly what is Theta Healing?
Theta healing is a technique that was given to Vianna Steibel about 20 years ago, and it encompasses the ability to heal on the physical, emotional, and spiritual level all simultaneously by connecting to Source, the universe, God, Creator, and asking and allowing yourself to heal.
Okay, so now this is relatively new. You said it's only about 20 years in the making, and so how did you find out about Theta Healing and what piqued your interest in it?
I actually started out around 8 years ago, and I was in a meditation class, and one of the fellow people that were coming had learned the technique and was offering a class. And with that, I took the class, and it was just amazing of the different things that we learned in the class.
Now, when you went to this class, was it anything that you expected?
No, actually, I was a massage therapist at the time, and when I showed up, there was no tables, and I kind of panicked because I didn't think it was possible. And I had actually gone to school for psychiatry, and I did not finish with my degree, so it was alarming that I was actually going to be working one-on-one with people directly, looking at their issues, their blocks, their energy fields, and actually helping them relieve that in a way that I would have if I followed that career.
Now, that's very interesting to me now, because you walked in there cold and it wasn't what you expected it. And now you're having to talk to people that you didn't expect to talk to. How did you approach that?
It was really interesting because with this process, it actually helps you to look at your fears, your issues, and your blocks. So in my way is that the universe was actually pushing me to get here and do what I was here to do and look at my belief systems, my fears, my emotional blocks, my spiritual blocks. And in a way, with this technique, with having other people show up and ask questions, it helped me to look at my issues so that I was able to help others with theirs.
Okay, now you teach classes?
Yeah. I teach the basic and the advanced DNA class, as well as the manifesting and abundance class.
Now, how do you approach this and how do you explain this to people who really don't know what this is about?
Well, there's many different ways with theta healing. We start off with the basic body scans. We'll go through and look at connecting with source at the highest level and connecting to your cord and coming down through your body and asking questions. And we can pick up on your thoughts, feelings, emotions, past, present, future issues that you're dealing with and actually have Creator change that for you.
Okay, so now, how do you explain this to people that, for a lot of people out there, don't really, they think we're a little bit loony when we start taking these kind of approaches? How do you get someone to understand what it is that you're doing?
Well, we have subconscious and conscious belief systems, and mostly our subconscious mind is what's running our life, and half the time we don't know what's going on, and we're blocked, and the same things are happening to us over and over, and we don't have any resolution or solution on how to do that. So with this technique, it actually teaches you how to muscle test to see the difference between your conscious and your subconscious beliefs. For example, many people might love themselves and hate themselves at the same time. So with that, we would just, I would connect with you and ask your body, your being, spirit, what is it that's blocking you? And I'll get an intuitive answer. And then I'll have you muscle test. And then we do a digging process, which allows you to look at what the real truth behind it all started from, if it's yours, if it's ancestral. And we go through and we clear it.
Okay, so now you must get a lot of satisfaction out of when you have someone is a little bit of a skeptic, and then when they experience what you're teaching, they actually feel what it is that you're trying to get them to connect with.
Yeah, if they don't feel it, they'll see the yes and the no change. They'll have the negative belief system pulled, changed, and then it's instilled with a positive one.
So in your classes here, now how long is your course?
Usually it's 3 days. It's a Friday night and a Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, and Saturday and Sunday's nighttime or during the day?
The Friday night is from usually 6:30 to 9, and Saturday, Sundays 9 to 6.
Now, is this something that people would come back and readdress if they were having issues, or say you cleared things up and they started having problems again, they would come back and readdress that?
Yeah, I have a lot of people that are, they do have more than one session. Sometimes they don't get to the root of it in the initial part, but it just opens up a layer to the next level.
Okay, so someone can get healed in those 3 days
Yes.
as a general?
Yes, just 3 days. From whatever issue and whatever brought them to the class. They actually learn to do the process and the technique, and as well are considered a practitioner by the end of the course.
So, oh, they can practice at the end of the course.
Yes.
Now, do you give out certifications for that?
Yes.
Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't even know that, you know. So now, if you come in, what is included in that class?
The different processes to which you'll learn. You learn how to do a body scan. You learn how to create and instill feelings. You learn how to remove blocks on the core genetic history and soul level all at the same time. You learn how to do future readings, angel readings, clear negative energies, curses, vows, oaths. You learn how to remember your future, DNA activations, genetic work, pulling defective genes. And there's so many other little things like balancing chakras. And the most important thing about it is it really gives you a sense of who you are and your connection and what your true potential is.
Okay, so is someone who came to you that is a little bit of a believer, but not 100% a believer, at the end of your classes, they're going to know either if they don't open up, they're not going to go for it, but if they can open themselves up to it, they'll be able to heal themselves?
Anyone can heal themselves. Vajana has taught people all over the world, all different ages, races, religions. There have been priests in class, monks, all over the world. She teaches in Australia, Japan, India. She's all over teaching everybody. So my daughter, who is 7, actually knows how to do this technique.
Oh, really? Okay, now the lady you said, what is her name again?
Vajana Steibel?
Okay, now she's still alive.
Yes.
Okay, but now what got her started in this theta healing?
She was diagnosed with cancer around 20 years ago, and her right femur leg bone in her leg was deteriorating, and it was 3 inches shorter. And they were discussing amputation, and she was in a meditative state talking to Creator and asked what to do in order to change it. She was given the process, and her leg actually grew back to its original length.
That's amazing. That really is amazing, you know. And so how did they explain that?
She's so cute. She has x-rays, and she'll show people now, and all the doctors are like, oh, this woman's dead. They really can't explain it.
So now, if because this is extremely interesting, if someone wanted to get in touch with you and they were interested in taking classes from you, how would they do that?
I do have a website. It's sourceandhealing.com. And you can also reach me by email, which is thetahealing, number 4, letter U, @yahoo.com.
Okay, that's wonderful.